Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Oxy and this is my team builder video for week 5 of the MPL of season 2, of course. So make sure to drop a like first of all, and sub if you're not subbed already, just so you can see my videos when I do upload them, of course. Hopefully tomorrow I can upload at 2:30 like I was doing normally. Last week due to some complications and timing and such, I wasn't able to, but I did still get it up around like 5 p.m. So hopefully this week I'll get up on time. Yeah, so this team builder video should be up 2:30 on the time. Doesn't really matter, because I mean you'll see it, whatever. So Byser has a powerful team. He has a lot of big threats. He's got Charizard X. He's got Staraptor, Scizor, Gengar. Like Rotom Wash could be scary, do things. Celebi could be like nasty plot and be scary. He's got a lot of just scary things, and he's got a good team. And he's only 1-3. But he still played well and really in all of his games. They've all been close, really, and they've all been really good matches. He did get his first win last week against Riz, so hopefully he doesn't start a little win streak up here. Hopefully I can knock him back down. He'll be 1-4. So I've won 3 in a row, so that's awesome. That's just fantastic. Hopefully I can make that 4. Hopefully I can. I just adjusted my chair there. I did not need to say that, but yeah, I did. So let's just get into the team. So MAAAAACH is, this thing could do a lot of work. I think this thing could be my win. I think it is my win condition. I think he's got to bring physically defensive Rotom Wash to try to stop this. Maybe physically defensive Celebi. Maybe Fizz Death Diancie. The 6 Pokemon I think he'll bring are Charizard X and Gengar. I think he's got to bring Scarf Staraptor for the Gallade. I think he's got to do that. I think he'll bring physically defensive Rotom, and then I think either Rotom, Diancie, or Celebi. I think he'll bring 2 of those 3 of Rotom, Diancie, and Celebi. I think he'll bring Rotom Wash, Zardex, Staraptor, Gengar. Then I think he'll bring Diancie, however you say it. And then in the last slot, I think either Scizor or Umbreon. I think Scizor. Yeah, so those are the 6 I think he'll bring. I'll probably, hopefully get like 4 or 5 of them, right? But whatevs. So Gallade has the Close Combat, Shadow Sneak, Safeguard, and Sword Stance. Before I actually explain those, I want to say, I'm not certain if everything is going to be final. I'm not certain if I'll use exactly all these sets. I might change something up. If I do, I'll put it in the description. I think I'll put like a screenshot of how it looks on Showdown, just so you can see it visually. And I'll also put like, I'll just copy and paste the set so you can see it if you don't really want to look at the screenshot. So, yeah, Gallade. Close Combat, just hard-hitting stab. Shadow Sneak, I did have knockoff, but this thing speed ties with Gengar. So, hold on. I want Shadow Sneak. That way I don't have to worry about speed tying. I think I'm +2 at Occa's. He could have Focus Sash, but I'm going to try to get my rocks. I think his only way of getting rid of rocks is to Fog with Scizor, and I think, yeah, Staraptor gets to Fog, I guess, but I don't think he'll run that. I think Charizard also gets to Fog, but I don't think he'll run that either. So, pretty much, I mean, like, he likes running to Fog on Scizor, so I think he'll run, like, to Fog with Life Orb like he usually does, and, like, Bullet Punch and stuff. So I think he's got to bring Scizor now, because, like, he doesn't have the Espeon anymore, which could Magic Bounce away the rocks, but he doesn't have that anymore. He traded it, so I have those 2 moves. I want to knock off, but I decided, you know, I don't want to speed tie with Gengar. It'd be nice for, like, Celebi, or, like, mainly Celebi, but maybe, like, Rotom or something, just to get rid of their item. But I can still hit Rotom hard with Close Combat, and Celebi, that could be an issue. Hopefully he doesn't bring it. He might. I don't think, I don't know. He might bring it. I'm not too confident that he will, but hopefully he doesn't. Shadow Sneak, if I get up to +2, can still probably hit it pretty hard. Then Safeguard is actually really interesting. Really interesting there. If he brings Rotom Wash, which I think he's gonna, let's say he kills something on my team, then I bring in Glade. He's probably gonna want to switch out into Rotom Wash, so we can like take a Close Combat, we'll say. And then I can Safeguard as he tries to like Thunder Wave or Will-O-Wisp, or also like with Celebi, he could try to 2-wave me with Diancie. I guess Toxic. Like maybe if I'm up against Swampert, I don't think he'll bring Swampert, but if I am, I can like Safeguard and he can't get a Scald Burn. I think that's actually really interesting. I think it could work out. Hopefully he does. I really want to get to use this Safeguard. Hopefully I will. People are like, what? You'll be really shocked. Then Sword Stance, so I can boost up my attack, because I can just sweep. I can do a lot of work with this thing. The main thing stopping this thing, at least from an offensive perspective, is Staraptor, because I feel like he's got to bring Scarf to outspeed Gallade. Otherwise, Gallade does a lot of work to his team. I feel like he's got to bring Scarf. I can't hit it with any priority. I mean, I guess I could carry Vacuum Wave again, but it's not going to hit it too hard. I mean, Shadow Sneak doesn't hit it because it's a normal type. Sad face. So yeah, that's Gallade, that's Wind Waker, that's pretty much all it is for him. Yeah, I was about to say him or her, no, him. Next we have Braviary, a Life Orb. We got Baltimore, of course. We got him. So we are carrying, instead of Defiant, originally I had a Banded set, but I changed that a bit. I changed that. So I was like, you know what? He doesn't have any Intimidators. I guess he could carry Intimidate on Straptor. I don't think he will. I think he's gonna want to go for that Reckless, like Straptors normally do have. But I mean, like he could. I don't know what else could lower my stats. Maybe like a Moonblast from like Diancie could lower my special attack, and then that would give me the attack boost if I had Defiant. But I was like, you know what? This thing gets Sheer Force, so I could do something with that. And I was like, I can do Life Orb. And I realized, I actually did a test battle against Dan, and Scizor did a lot of work to me. He had a big crit in that battle, and that mattered a lot in the end. But Scizor is a big threat to my team. He did a lot of work. So I decided, you know what, this thing gets Heat Wave. Now, its special attack is only 57, so you're probably like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And a lot of things is the answer. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it, because I can. In week 2 against Cypher, I almost carried Heat Wave for his Mega Scizor. Now, this is against Byser, he has a normal Scizor. But, with Life Orb and Sheer Force, and just 4 special attack EVs, even though I'm adamant, so a lower special attack nature, with just 4 special attack EVs, it's a guaranteed Occa, the Heat Wave is, on a Scizor, even if he's max HP. I don't think he'll on special defense investment, maybe he will, I don't think he will though. So even if he's max HP, Heat Wave can Occa that thing, which is awesome. Then the Brave Bird and Superpower are to hit hard. I wanted the Superpower to hit hard for like Umbreon and Porygon 2, I guess. I don't think he'll bring P2. Umbreon, maybe. Hopefully he doesn't, but, you know, if he does, whatevs. I can hit it hard with a couple things. So that's good. Then I do have the Roost, because like, if I'm Brave Birding and I have a Life Orb, I'll take a lot of damage from that. And getting back health with Roost would be nice. I originally had Steel Wing on this thing, actually, for the Diancie, whatever. But then I got rid of that, because I changed the set around. With Sheer Force, I was hoping that Slash would actually get the boost, because that is a high crit ratio, then it would like not have the high crit ratio, and but it would get the boost. But no, that's not how it works. And maybe with Pluck, now I think if like I was actually eating their berry, then it would work, or if I had a berry, it would work. But I don't think that's how it works. Whatever, because like I was thinking maybe instead of taking that damage from Brave Bird, I can do Pluck or something. I don't know. This video is actually, it's already really long. Wow. Next we have a Scarf Thundurus. This thing mainly for Star. Words I can use them. It's really for Staraptor. I think he's got to bring Scarf Straptor. He's got to. For Gallade. Gallade can do so much work against this team if he doesn't. I think he's got to. And Thundurus has 101 speed. Straptor has 100. So even if he's Scarf, even if he's Jolly, I can outspeed that thing. Unless he knocks me off at some point with some other Pokemon. But hopefully he doesn't. He doesn't have that many knockoff users. I mean, I guess Gengar could. Scizor could. But, I'm carrying Scarf. I can outspeed it. I can just T-Bolt and kill. I do Volt Switch. Just get some momentum. Go for it on Charizard, or on whatever, really, maybe like Rotom or Celebi, or whatever. I do the Focus Blast. Originally, I had Grass Knot, then I was like, I don't think he's gonna bring Swampert. He might to set up rocks. I'm kind of scared of him doing that. I feel like he's gonna bring Diancie, though, to set up the rocks, and I don't think he's gonna bring Swampert. If he does, Focus Blast still does a good amount. I don't want to trust Focus Blast. It only has 70 accuracy. I really don't like that move. But I want another hard way to hit Umbreon, because if he does carry that normal, just like Spadef, Wish, Protect set, which I don't really think he will, because in week 4, which is the first time he brought it, he carried like a weird Curse and like Sucker Punch set. It's like a fun little set there. So not like the casual Wish, Protect, and it's like Stall-ish set. So Focus Blast will be able to hit that hard. So, I mean, it doesn't do a whole lot if he's Spadef. It only does like 40%, but it'll still do a good chunk. And the HP Bug is for the Celebi. If he does want to bring that, I can hit it hard with this. I mean, I guess, yeah, if I didn't, I can't hit it hard if I don't carry the HP Bug. If I wanted to carry Grass Knot over this, I can't hit it really hard at all. So I wanted that. Next, we have Serpently Salamence. This one is actually a defensive one. Pretty interesting here. That's the Rocky Helmet. This thing is mainly for the Staraptor. So let's say, Gallade kills something like your Rotom Wash. Sure. So then he brings in his Scarf Raptor. I'm like, okay, you're gonna Brave Bird. That's cool. So Salamence can get off the Intimidate, alright? Let's say Salamence at full health, let's just say. he can Brave Bird with Staraptor. He'll be at -1, and then if he's Scarfed, it does, even at -1, it does like 31 to 37%, so it does around 35%. So I can take it decently. Then I'll take the Brave Bird damage, I'll take the Rocky Helmet damage, and then I can lose the following turn if he wants to Brave Bird again. Maybe I can Toxic, it depends on the situation. Originally I had to Fog on this thing, but then I added Sand Slash to my team, and that thing has Rapid Spin, so that I can use that to get rid of my rocks. I don't, like, I wanted to Fog on this thing, it gets to Fog, which is cool. But it's not great to have to Fog, or it's not, I don't like having to Fog on a Pokemon that's weak to Stealth Rocks. Like Zapdos, I don't have Zapdos on my team, but like, Zapdos can do the job decently because he's so bulky-ish, sort of. Salamence is also pretty bulky with that Intimidate. He has a nice 95 HP, which is good. And I mean, defense and speed effort are like decent. But Salamence, I originally had to Fog over Dragon Pulse. But then in a 1v1 against Charizard in that test battle I had against Dan, I can't really do a whole lot to Charizard. I tried Toxicing it, but he got a crit and killed me. Yeah, but I can carry Dragon Pulse to get good damage off on Zara. Next we have SteelyoGirl Registeel. This thing has Stealth Rocks, T-Wave, Earthquake, and Flash Cannon. I'm not so certain about the last two moves. Stealth Rock I really want, mainly for Charizard. His only good way, and only like way I think he'll actually bring, is to Fog on Scizor. I mean, Staraptor gets to Fog, Charizard gets to Fog. I don't think he'll carry to Fog on either of them. I think he will on Scizor though. But I can set up my rocks. I can T-Wave stuff. If I can T-Wave the Zard, that would be awesome. Originally, I did have counter on this thing, but then I thought, I've carried it, not a lot. I carried it on 2 different Pokemon in Week 4 and once in Week 3. I've only actually used it once, which was last week in Week 4. I don't know if Byser's like been watching my Teambuilder things, or I didn't do Teambuilders the past 2 weeks, but like in Week 3 I did a video where I still showed my sets. In Week 4 I mentioned that I had counter on Registeel and I used it with Sand Slash. So he might sort of expect the counter. So my plan is just to use that Occa Berry to take a Flare Blitz from Zard, then T-Wave it, and then I can Earthquake the following turn. Alright, I was kind of interrupted there. I had to stop. Doesn't matter. So, I do have the Earthquake, mainly for Zard. I can also hit Diancie with the I have Flash Cannon. I wish Rotom and Gengar didn't get Levitate, but they do, so that's a shame. I was considering carrying Gravity, so that I could do that, and then I could hit Rotom and Gengar. But then I would have to do that to hit him, and like I would want to be able to hit him. Like if they're at like 10%, I would want to be able to kill him. Well, I probably can't kill them, but I can kill Gengar if he's like low. I don't want to have to Gravity and then Earthquake. I don't want to do that. Then I have Flash Cannon last lap for like Diancie, whatever, just to get some damage off on Gengar. Do some things. It's cool. Yeah. Last up, we have Devil Sanic, bringing him again. This beast, this man, the myth, the legend. Originally, when I battled Dan, I had Weavile on this team instead of this thing. Dogs, if you could not bark, that'd be cool. But you know, whatever. That's cool. That's cool. Whatever. So I do Rapid Spin, knock off Earthquake, Super Fang. Zoe, you're barking a lot, like bro. Whatever. I'm just gonna talk over them. Hopefully, they can kind of stop soon. Whatever. Rapid Spin, knock off Earthquake, Super Fang. I could carry Assault Vest in this thing. I might end up changing that to Assault Vest. I'm not sure. But this is my backup plan for Staraptor, because Gallade can do a lot of work. The main threats to Staraptor are Scizor and Gallade. Now, Rotom could also be a threat, and so could, like, Celebi. But Rotom and Gallade are the main issues. Scizor and Staraptor are the main issues to Wind Waker, to Gallade just setting up and sweeping. So, Sand Slash can deal with both of them fairly well. I have max physically defensive, so I can take a Brave Bird, I can take a Bullet Punch. I want Citrus Berry, so that I can take a Brave Bird from the Staraptor. Then I can get health back immediately. I don't get, like, that little bit from lefties. I don't, like, maybe have Chesto and Rest. I don't have that. I can get 30%. Is it? Yeah, it's 30 or 25%. 25, okay, 25. I can get 25% immediately, and then that might matter if I can take another Brave Bird. I have not ran damage calcs for how well I can take a Brave Bird yet. Hopefully I can take it pretty well. I don't know. I can also deal with, like, Zard a little better with this. Gives me a backup plan, sort of. I'll switch in. Zard's hits so hard. Nothing. Like, at all in the format. Like, I mean, except for, like, a Zoom Roll. Nothing can switch into it. But hey, it still gets Thunder Punch. That thing is so good. Mega Charizard X is such a beast. Oh my god. So that's the team there. So, I'm not sure if I'll do one next week. Maybe I will. I don't know if I'll do a Teambuilder next week. That's a divisional match against Slacks. And maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I might decide if I want to do it after I do the match, depending on like the sort of like gimmicks and sets that I bring. If I get to use them a lot, I think I'll do a Teambuilder then. If not, I might not do Teambuilder, so I can bring them the following week, or the following time I play Slacks, rather. Anyways, my dog's barking. That's fun. Like that button, like it, sub, comment, scrub, sub, dub, shub, GG, bye.